Hello, my name is Josef Strobl, and I'm very glad to speak to you for a few minutes today, and thank you very much for having me here. Our collaboration with USFAQ and UNIGIS Latin America goes back for a long time. UNIGIS itself was launched in the early 1990s, and a few years later we started to work together with the same partners we are collaborating today. So looking backwards is always interesting, but it's much more important to look forward into the future. To some degree, the past informs the future, but on the other hand, the only constant in life and the only constant in our field of work is change. And definitely a lot has changed and is changing currently. And maybe sometimes we even feel that change is accelerating when we look at mobile technologies, all kinds of sensors, remote or in situ sensors, mobile or stationary sensors. Then, of course, the entire field of analytics, which today moves towards the usage and the leverage of artificial intelligence, and the power and flexibility cloud computing gives us. So all of these changes lead to a lot of dynamics in our field. Do these technologies improve what we are doing? Well, yes and no, because the ultimate measure of our success is whether we are able to better inform decisions, whether we can support better decisions in our world. And better decisions definitely are needed in our world. So I encourage you to look at this from this perspective. The second aspect I'd like to share is related to my own field, my preferred working domain of education, of capacity building. And here we have to keep in mind that even though all of the changes we mentioned a minute ago are in technology, managing and being skilled with technology cannot be the ultimate aim. Being able to operate one or another type of software, being able to handle sensor and other technologies, that's great, but it's a prerequisite. Our science of geoinformatics and geographic information science is not a buttonology. So while these skills in the technology domain are urgently needed, I would encourage everyone to really focus on fully understanding the concepts of organizing spatial information, of understanding the concepts behind analytical approaches to create information from data, to generate knowledge from information, and ultimately, again, support better decisions in our certainly very challenging environment in our rapidly changing world. With that in mind, I wish you a very successful conference. I definitely hope that you will have a couple items you can take home where you benefit in your future work. And on a personal note, while I'm not able to join you in person this time, there is the connectivity through the online and social spaces, but I definitely look forward to any opportunity. I would very much appreciate to meet in person in the future again. With that, have a successful event.